Back to you on this beautiful Saturday morning. It is Saturday, May 28th of 2016. Come back to you guys with another vlog video for today. Actually out with a friend. I'm helping him while his car is out of commission. I'm helping him drive around, do some errands. A couple things we're going to get to today. We are going back to view the trailer again. We're not actually going to pick it up today, but I think we're going to go ahead and close the deal. We want to address some concerns that we had last time, mainly including the damage on the front and then replacing the decals. Now, we did find out from the owner that to replace those decals cost $2,000. So that may or may not be a deal breaker. We're going to try and see if we can kind of get that included in the price possibly. So we're going to hopefully work out when we go over there today. But other than that, not too much else going on. I did go to a few garage sales this morning. I picked up a desktop computer. I will show you guys that when I get home. And I picked up a little 32 gigabyte micro SD card. This one is a Class 10 or UHS 1 card. Brand new, SanDisk, never used, and got it for $5. So thought that was a pretty good deal. That one I'm actually using in my Acer Iconia 1.8 tablet. So now I have some extra space there. That's pretty much it for now, guys. I'm just waiting. He's a friend of my friend's in the bank right now. He's got some business he's got to take care of, and I guess I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Enjoying a cup of coffee while I'm waiting. I apologize for the noise in the background. I have the AC running because it is very hot again today. It's pushing 80 degrees and is extremely humid today, so you know, it's summertime. I guess we're gonna have to deal with that. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I am back home, sitting in my room right now, just kind of relaxing. We finally got all of our errands done that we needed to do. We had to go to Walmart, a couple of the banks, and then I dropped him off, and that's not gonna be it for the day. But I'll tell you guys, I woke up at 5 a.m., went to bed around midnight, and I'm already tired. Next thing we have to do is we have to go over to the trailer park and take a look at this trailer, make sure we are indeed going to buy it. Maybe go ahead and give them a deposit today if they meet all of our requests. I'm going to try to get a few more segments of video there. I'm not gonna try to repeat the whole thing because you guys have actually seen this one, but I'm gonna go over a little bit more on the outside in depth, show you guys a few of the areas of concern that we had, and I'd maybe like to get some feedback on this from you guys. So if you see something in the video that concerns you, go ahead and just leave a comment, and I'll go ahead and discuss that with my parents, and we'll figure out, you know, if it's really something we want to invest our money in. It's going to all depend on if I can keep the haters away. And as you guys know, my channel has been attacked the past week a lot by the haters, and it's getting better. Basically, the last couple of videos, I haven't really had any problems with them. The last two videos I think I had up, I left the comments on, but all the previous videos, up until maybe sometime last year, I've disabled comments because I just don't want to hear it. Again, if you really, really want to get in touch with me, go ahead and send me a PM, and I promise I will respond eventually, as long as I get it. Other than that, I am working on this computer. Let me go ahead and bring it over here, and I'll show you what I actually picked up today. Be back in a minute. Alright guys, so this is the tower I picked up today. Nothing super fancy, super special, but a decent system. It's an HP Pavilion, originally running Windows Vista. Go ahead and enable auto flash, you guys can actually see that. It has one of those media drive bays. This is actually the pocket drive bay, which they're impossible to find nowadays. This is kind of a moot point anyway. They're not really used. Got a LightScribe DVD burner. Now this is not the drive that came in it, and I'll explain why in just a sec. Expansion bay down here. Hard to open with short fingernails. I love the way they put that little screwdriver there. It's basically telling you that's how you get it off. You stick a screwdriver in each of these and you basically twist it to break that metal piece off, so you can put a secondary bay in there. Up here you got your 12-in-1 memory card reader, and under here we got the headphone microphone, 2 USB ports, and yes, a FireWire port. So yeah, this one you could tell is a little bit on the older side, but still a decent system nonetheless. Go ahead and bring it to the side because this actually still has the original sticker on here. It's an HP Pavilion model A6500F. Has a Pentium dual-core E2220 running at 2.7 gigahertz. Has 4 gigabytes of memory. It does have the original 500 gigabyte hard drive, but I've also added a 250 gigabyte hard drive, so it has a total of about 750 gigabytes of space. DVD burner. Built-in graphics are the GeForce 7100, which is probably going to stay that way. I don't have another card to put in at the moment. And you can see a few different things. It talks about the... Actually, there's a 15-in-1 card reader. Wow. Kind of unusual. Usually they're 12-in-1s. Power button on top. The pocket media drive bay, and then of course your front ports. You can kind of guess as to the date because it came with Norton Internet Security 2008. That's right, guys. So this was originally a system from 2008, and other than the fact I replaced the hard drive in there, actually added the hard drive, it's pretty much stock. Other than that, one thing I wanted to note is that the power button is supposed to have a blue LED that lights up, and in this case it does not work. And I've had several other of these HP towers where that blue LED is actually burned out, so it's kind of a shame. That basically means that you don't exactly know when it's powered on unless you see the yellow hard drive light, which is actually very faint on this one too. I don't even think I see it at the moment. Yeah, there it is. You can see a little shimmer of light up there, but it's actually really hard to see. But other than that, the system itself seems to be in pretty good shape. I'm going to open up the side of the case and explain to you why I had to switch out the optical drive. Alright guys, so here's the inside of the case. You can see the fans themselves are in good shape. No extraneous noises. The bearings are all in good shape. It says 2 sticks of 2 gigabyte each of DDR2. This is 667 megahertz memory. See, this is a Foxconn motherboard, which is definitely not one of my favorite motherboard manufacturers, but it's definitely not one of the worst out there either. Those, was it, Pendragon motherboards are a nightmare. PCI E16X slot, and then up there is a lowly, if the camera will get it, X1 PCI Express slot. I got another one that's populated by a modem, and then you have a regular PCI card, 32-bit card in there that's actually a Ethernet port. So I don't know, that's that one right here. I don't know if that's because the internal port doesn't work or if somebody just added an extra one so they could have 2 ports. Now, getting to the reason why I had to put in a IDE DVD burner. Basically, what they did when they built this system is they really cheaped out. Even though this system is mainly a SATA-based system, they did not put in a power supply that had any SATA port or SATA powered ports. What they used are these little adapters that go from Molex to SATA. Well, the problem was I didn't have any extra ones, and they only had 2 of them in there. So what I actually had to do was take out the SATA burner that was here. I put in an ID burner so I could use one of the regular Molex power cables on that, and then that would free me up 2 of the SATA power cables that I could use for both of the hard drives. So a little upset about that. I've seen this with HP before, but it's really upsetting that they were still doing this late in the game. By 2008, 2009, everything had pretty much went to SATA, and to see them using a power supply that is IDE or Molex only, not good, guys. It just goes to show you how, I know I'm going to say this, Carly Fiorina screwed this company, but good. Alright guys, so we just left the office and we're going to head over and look at the trailer again. Had some interesting news. This, about maybe, 5 minutes after we got there, another guy came in and apparently he was looking at the same trailer, so we may have to make a deal today. We're not sure though. It seemed like he was wishy-washy. He came in and the sales lady said that he was looking at the same trailer. But then I heard him say he was looking at the Crusader, which was the second one that we were looking at. So, we're gonna have to play it by ear, but if we like it, looks like we're gonna maybe have to make an offer today. Again, we got a few concerns, stuff in the front, and then what were you saying? You thought there was like a little leak or something above the?
There was at one time.
Yeah, but it was not much. It didn't hurt the floor or anything.
A little leak near the bump out where the dinette is. At one time, a little water.
Natural problem with the bump out.
Yeah, but it's not like, it doesn't look like it's a constant problem. Maybe when it rains really heavily, you said that could be causing it.
Blown in the corner.
Yeah, nothing too major.
The wood and it was discolored like it had been wet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could have been maybe somebody spilled something over there too. You never know. But we're going to take a close look at that. So we'll be there in maybe another 5 minutes and give you guys another look at that trailer. Talk to you in a few minutes. So we're back here looking at the trailer. And we're liking it the second time around pretty much as we did the first time, right? Really, really nice. And this is what I wanted to show you guys before. This is why we think they replaced the actual stove, because originally the stove would have went all the way to the back, but now they have this little board here. But, I mean, to me it still looks fine. It fits in there otherwise. Got the ceiling fan up there, which is in pretty good shape. Bearings seem to be good. One thing we really like about this is this actually has central air. If you look up here, you can see that that's the actual central air unit with the filters inside. And I'm not sure. I think these might actually be some kind of vents or a return. I'm just trying to figure out where the controllers are for it. We'll have to find that later. But yeah, let me show you guys the outside real quick, and I'll show you what we were talking about with the decals. All right, so you guys might be able to get a better idea now that it's sunny, but you can see like some of the decals here peeling off where it says Laredo. Pretty much have some peelage here. This is the worst of it right here, is the decals right here. But these are all going to be replaced. Got a little molding piece here, which they said they'll fix in the detailing stage. It's just basically because it's been out in the sun a lot. I think that the decals have started to get some dry rot. You can see here, this is what I was showing you guys last time, but this is just some tape. This will just actually come right off during the detailing process, which has not gone through with this particular trailer. Got a little bit of caulking done here, but doesn't look too bad. A little tiny bit of pitting. Like I said, I think it'll look a lot better once all the detailing's done. The labels, decals are in much better shape on this side. And this is the corner where the water intrusion was from, and we think it's from the little awning up there that when the rain comes hard and goes in sideways, actually gets under that, and it'll actually go through this kind of mesh here, because this is all that protects it from the inside, is this little plastic seal here. And if the rain gets in there a certain way, you're definitely going to get some kind of water intrusion. But as you can see, the labels over here are in pretty good shape. Got a little bit of fading on this one, but all in all, not too bad. I mean, it's an 09. Again, it's going to need a little bit of work, but we're definitely up for that. So, I don't know. I think we're going to get it, guys. Whew. All right, guys. Well, it's about 5:30 at night right now. We got back about an hour ago, but we are exhausted. It took us forever there, but good news, we got the trailer. We sealed the deal today, basically signed all the paperwork, put the deposit down, and hopefully within the next week we'll actually take possession of it. The nice thing is they're actually going to go ahead and deliver it to our house, so that's definitely a bonus. I'm going to end the vlog here for today. Please remember to like and subscribe, and as always, have a blessed day, everybody.